But yes, welcome back to Hogwarts, everybody. Where did we leave off at? Let's take a look. Professor Weasley's assignment. Oh, it's just collecting field guides. Maybe we go do... maybe we should go check on the animals. It's not a bad idea. Always a good place to start. Check on the animals. Maybe we've bred one of them weird undead horse things. Let's see, was that in this one or the other one? I don't remember. This is what happens when I haven't played this game in a week. Ah, yeah, it's over here. A minute. So this doesn't run when I'm offline. Okay. Hello, friends. Wait, you go. Oh, that's right. You guys, we have an auto feeder now over here for you nerds. That's right. So I don't gotta worry about feeding you. Now I just gotta pet you. If we can get an auto petter, then we're gonna be really good to
Incendio.
go. Oh crap, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Oh god. I almost cooked a moon calf. Good thing you have a magic resistance of 60. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Hit the wrong button. Here, have a pet. I apologize. I didn't mean to set you on fire. Alright, wasn't there another one of you Oh, there's this guy. Yeah, didn't I have 3 moon calves in here? Yeah. Oh, you like the belly rub, huh? Okay. Ah, you're the missing one that I didn't set on fire. Hey, we got the quest done. Oh, it's a little baby one. Look at that. It's a sweet baby. Undead horse thingy that you can't see. What, can I not breed a moon calf? What's going on here? Did I put, yeah, I put a feeder in all the locations, didn't I? Can I breed a hippogriff? Not that I would need to. I just want your feathers. Oh, that's right. We gotta find another unicorn. The rarest of creatures. I don't know. There's something about this location and the music in this location that reminds me of Mass Effect. So do I gotta turn in that quest? The breeding quest? Oh, Oh, wait. I have to groom and feed the offspring. Okay. Well, I gotta go back in there then. I mean, part of that's gonna happen automatically. Did I have any gear to sell? Yes, I do. We'll roll back over here real quick and grab the little guy. I'm assuming he's already eaten, maybe. Where's, yeah. Oh, you have not eaten? Here. Maybe I gotta do it manually. I need a smaller brush.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
Alright, let's go talk with Deke.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
That was 10 of 18, what, side quests done? Alright. Let's go back here and take a look. I thought I had, we're very close to getting that done. Oh wait, didn't I already grow and harvest flux weed? Acquire all 3 combat plants and then use them at the same time. Well, we can double check that real quick. Oh, yeah. So I should have them all. Let me verify here. So there's a chomper, there's that. Now, it's not a mandrake, right? I'm just trying to verify the 3 plants that I actually need to use. Okay, cool. So yeah, I just need to unleash all 3 of those at the same time. That should be easy enough to do. Let's go back to the world map and just go find some trouble here somewhere.
Another loyal devotee.
Kyle, thanks for the follow. Do appreciate it. How's it going?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
You're loving this game? Yeah, me too. It's really good. All right, there's actually something right over here. Is it a spider? All right, here we go. Unleash. Unleash. Unleash.
Brilliant.
Good job, plants. You guys do good work. Oh, there was actually a bag there. Oh, it's more mooncalves. Hey, Street Preacher, how's it going? This is where those birds are at.
Revelio.
All right, let's take a look here. Yeah, I suppose we could just go in and turn in that quest, right? There's actually 150 field guide pages to find. Oh, actually, wait. There's a Merlin trial right here. Could go ahead and just knock that out real quick. It's actually way down there.
Rockborough's famous for someone having a pet troll, and not much else.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio.
Well, what do we have in this area here? Oh, what is this? All right. Am I doing something with these balls? Are we destroying the balls? Are we moving the balls off the things? What are we doing?
Accio.
Oh, we're probably destroying them.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably just teleport back to Hogwarts, I think. Yeah, turn in that quest. We should be good to go.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Oh, yeah? What's going on?
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I just realized that my volume levels are off, chat, because I disabled my limiter for the show that we just did. Things were probably way louder than what they should have been.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
Did he fall over immediately or what?
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake.
What's a cape
Now I worry
flapper?
that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry? Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did.
Not like last
When their
time.
mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Okay.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough.
And this is where I get murdered.
Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
Street Preacher says, no complaints. They're glad you play the cutscenes instead of cutting them. I mean, this is a story-heavy game. I don't know why anybody would not play the cutscenes. That's weird. Like one of the big points of this game is living the Hogwarts experience, right?
I'm saving up for a new broom.
Yeah, if there's a
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta go back here. But no, if there's like another content creator that's not doing the story, it's like, what's the point? Hold on, I want to go back to this one. We were right here. I want to get this done before we. Whoop. The GPS is like calculating.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go.
Still can't believe her name is Garlic.
With this spell, nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
I will say this, and this might be a controversial statement. I almost think this game has too many spells. So this is flips objects and enemies upwards and backwards.
Flipendo!
Look at that. You're a natural.
Depulso! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
I killed that mannequin real good.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
Was it Sirona Ryan?
It was indeed. How on earth did you know that?
Sirona has been a good friend to me as well. In fact, I retrieved a box of letters from Mrs. Sprottle for her.
Oh, darling Mrs. Sprottle. She was always astonished I knew as much magic as I did, being Muggle-born. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
All right, cool. So we'll go ahead and do that family quest here real quick. Be that one. Alright, I shall return. So chat, what do you guys think the odds are that they will do another Harry Potter movie with the original cast at some point? I can see it happening. Wasn't there something that happened recently with Emma Watson where she was like, I don't know, semi-retiring or something like that from acting? I saw like a couple of headlines, but I don't really recall.
Hogwarts is a second home to me. Feeling a bit nostalgic about it.
I think Daniel Radcliffe said a while back that he would do another one.
Revelio.
I mean, Rupert, he ain't doing nothing. Nice broom. Well, thank you. See what's going on here.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Expelliarmus! Defendo! Glacius!
Come here, you.
Confringo! Defendo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Gotta murder all the frogs. Alright. See what's going on here. I think I saw some stuff up there.
Revelio.
Yeah, there's like a boulder and some stones. Okay, I probably got to get them in that. Let's see what's going on here.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
I was gonna say I could just fly up here, but
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio.
get out of here, spider. Whoa, 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 whoa! What is your
Incendio.
problem?
Expelliarmus. Accio.
How about a Depulso?
Depulso.
Oh, you were so... Keep going. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Oh, you were so close. Come on. Come on.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
We did it. So what's this glowy stone over here? Is this a decoy? Yeah, what is this?
Revelio. Depulso. Flipendo. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
We must try every spell.
Confringo. Defendo.
Nope, nothing? All right. Whoop,
Revelio.
sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Running home!
Revelio.
That guy, oh, there he is.
Ah! The lamb
Glacius.
returns.
Confringo. Defendo.
I'll save
The
you.
beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Hello, Hamura.
They captured a moon cap. Wait, what is this? Why does this look different? Or am I crazy, chat? Just visually, it looks like different colors. I don't remember it being that color before. You're okay, friend. Get out of here. That's right, run away.
Revelio.
Macaruso's like, you crazy. I do like the broom better than this guy. In case anybody in chat wanted to see, you can have creature mounts. Oh god, we ran into a force field. I like the music though. Give me a scan. Dive bomb this thing.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
It's alright, we'll figure it out. Back in the bag. I always keep my bird in the bag. I don't know about you guys, chat. Spider webs.
Confringo! Well, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start.
Yet.
Revelio.
Is this a blow-up kind of thing or a repair kind of thing?
Depulso.
It's a blow-up kind of thing.
Revelio. Depulso.
Oh wait, isn't this? Hold on. Wait. Oh crap! Oh crap! I'm gonna die. Chat, help!
You took a nasty fall.
I'm dead. Got crushed by the vines.
Lumos.
I tried to like pull my flashlight out there, but it was like, nope.
A troll? You can't be serious.
I eat trolls for breakfast. Hey, give me a, oh, too bad I don't have any of these on standby. Might have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Confringo. Glacius. Defendo. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Oh, that's me trying to get off too many spells before dodging.
Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Topolso. Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Man, I'm getting a little bit close on that.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo.
He's got some big feet.
Revelio.
We found the tomb.
A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
It's okay if I just grave rob them, right? Just steal all their stuff while I'm here?
Revelio.
Did I already loot this chest? No.
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants.
We got some epic level gloves.
Confringo.
Oh, the spider. I can never return to this place again. There's too many spiders. What's going on here?
Revelio.
I feel like there's something fishy going on here.
Glacius.
Get him!
Confringo.
Get him!
Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare.
Is this the way? Okay, hold on.
Lumos.
Is this the way that I went in already? Or is this something different? Okay, yeah, that's the way. Okay. I'm just verifying. I wonder why they call it Devil's Snare. Because it traps you or something?
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
Small rugs. Actually, can I just quick travel out of here if I wanted to? I'm still finding things.
Revelio.
Actually, chat, going back to the Game of the Year show.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse.
Just kind of like reflecting on a few things. Like Diablo. Like I thought Diablo 4 was great. Really enjoyed it. But like I don't have that much to say about it. You know? I felt like my little presentation on that was pretty short. It's like, it's more Diablo. It's just, you know, looks good, plays good, you know, voice acting, all that. I don't know.
Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time? Incendio. Confringo. Defendo.
All right, let's see here. We got 1, 2... Yeah, Diablo was a fun story, but just very repetitive game by nature. Yeah. I mean, that's an ARPG. It's like you're spamming left click. You actually think that's your worst purchase ever in gaming history? Interesting. I mean, for me, I can come up with like so many other games that are like, this is a bad game. I wish I would have never bought it.
Revelio.
Oh.
That's that. Settled.
Okay. I had no idea that was the answer. Diablo 3 is still super good. It's probably on sale right now because I think Blizzard's having a sale. Like, Diablo 3 is totally worth playing through the story of. I think I put more time into Diablo 3 than I did Diablo 2. Force field.
Revelio.
Large square rugs. Cubes. What quest do you have over here?
Be strong, Alexandra.
Yeah, like, I'm trying to think of a game that's come out in the last couple of years where my expectations were too high, and then because of that, the game was a letdown. I mean, I've been doing this long enough, even like content creation, where that doesn't really happen to me anymore. I will say, though, Cyberpunk. I think Cyberpunk is probably the game. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a game as hyped as Cyberpunk was. Like, in the history of the games industry, games media, marketing, like the whole deal. Like, you had CDPR, which had just got done with The Witcher 3, which at the time held the record for the most awarded game of all time. And everybody was like, CDPR can do no wrong. And then that game came out and it was not good. It was messy. And so I think, because I initially played it right when it launched, and I think the general overhype of the community, and then the sort of downfall that immediately happened completely ruined that game for me. Like, I couldn't play it.
What needs doing, needs doing.
Good thing the Ministry banned underage sorcery.
So that's a little bit different.
Is everything all right?
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk to me about... I know what I have to do. It's not every day a girl has to put down her own troll. I should be allowed to work up to it.
What do you mean, your own troll?
I thought that's why you were here. I'm sorry. I suppose if you spend enough time with trolls, you forget your manners. I'm Alexandra. I didn't mean to be short with you. With Ranrock's lot seemingly everywhere, I thought the Hamlet could use a bit more security. But my plan has gone awry. I apologized when he almost trampled half the Hamlet yesterday. He just needs more time. But everyone wants him gone. They think it's mad, my training a troll. Impossible, even.
Yeah, maybe.
It certainly takes a lot of courage to try, I'll give you that.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I wish others felt the same. But I suppose I understand why everyone's been so concerned. What made me think I could train him? I should have learned from Barnabas the Barmy. But he's my troll and my problem. I'll be honest. I'm afraid I won't be able to take care of him. He's stronger than any troll I've ever encountered. I wish I knew someone else who could do it.
I'll take care of it.
Who's Barnabas the Barmy?
Surely you've seen the tapestry of him at Hogwarts. It hangs in the 7th floor corridor. He allegedly tried to train trolls for the ballet. You can imagine how that turned out.
What exactly were you training the troll to do?
I was hoping to train him to serve as protection for us. Frankly, I struggled to teach him even a word or two. Couldn't give him even a semblance of self-control.
I'm not thrilled at the prospect, but I'll consider it.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to suggest that you should do it. In fact, you should avoid the area just southwest of here. At least until I work up the courage to do what needs to be done.
Hey, Darth Howard, how's it going? Yeah, so, you know, like in the show that we just did...
A troll on the loose near a hamlet. That could be devastating.
I said that my most anticipated game was Star Wars Outlaws. But my hype level for that game is 0 because I do not trust Ubisoft. So if Star Wars Outlaws comes out and it's as good as Assassin's Creed Odyssey and it's a Game of the Year contender, then great. But if it comes out and that game is bad, I'll be like, well, that's Ubisoft. Yeah, it's just... There's been so many, like, high-profile studios that have, like, missed the mark. So, like, another great example would be, I think the studio's called Colossal Order, the City Skylines devs. It's like, hey, we're the studio that reinvented the city building genre with City Skylines. We're making City Skylines 2. And they released it, and it's a disaster. Like, you would have thought, like, oh, there's no way they can screw that up. And they did. So, the one studio right now that my confidence level is at 100% would be Supergiant Games. They're building Hades 2. Supergiant has never missed. And so I'm like, what are the odds that they would actually screw up Hades 2? I don't see it happening.
Welcome, welcome. Do have a look around.
Hello again, Mr. Thistlewood.
Oh, it's you again, my favorite Hogwarts student. Never attended Hogwarts myself. In fact, I've never been more than a stone's throw from our humble hamlet. Now, how may I be of service?
Let's see here.
Do you stay close to home because it's safe in the hamlet?
Oh, it's relatively safe, aside from our local troll, of course. But it won't survive for long, if it hasn't succumbed to a speeding locomotive already. It lives in a train tunnel.
You never wanted to get out and explore the world around you?
Hard to believe, isn't it? Especially for someone so young. But no, some folk just aren't born with the need to wander. My sister Helen, on the other hand, she saw some of the world in her time as an aura. But I'm happy here.
Okay.
What do you have for sale?
Now, how can I help?
So, to be fair on what Darth Alru just said, Skull and Bones isn't out yet. So, we don't want to judge it until it's actually out. So, we'll see, right? We'll see.
I'll be able to put that to good use.
Same with Suicide Squad. You know, they delayed Suicide Squad by over a year, and that game has been through major changes. So we'll see what it is at launch. Have I seen the beta? Yeah, I've seen some.
Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
But that game's not out for a couple months, so who knows what they might change in a couple months. So we'll see. Hello, cows.
Welcome, welcome. Do have a look around.
I think Throne and Liberty is another great example. So they did a beta for Throne and Liberty, and it was pretty bad. And since that beta, they've completely changed that game. And now apparently Throne and Liberty's pretty good. So, yeah, until it's out,
Revelio.
you know, can't really say it's good or bad or whatever, so.
Fine now, demiguise. Hello, Hamora. Revelio.
Ooh, nuts. That's what I do. I go around and I steal all the food. Oh, hello, people. I'm just here to steal your coin and all that. Mind if I take everything that's in this bag? Thanks. It's a stuffed toy dragon. I'm gonna just grab some more nuts on my way out. Thank you.
Revelio.
So, what's the story with this Merlin trial here? Also, I know Darth Alru is a big fan of the wrestling games. I wish they would get back to doing the wrestling games like once every only 2 or 3 years. Like, just spend all that extra time adding in like so many more features and wrestlers and making it look better. Like, stop doing it every year. Just no. Sorry, I knocked over all your apples.
Revelio.
Oh, hello, sir. I'm stuck. Oh, wait. These aren't apples. These are muffins. I'm stealing the man's muffins. The Hunter Green Robe.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Okay, so yeah, I got. All right, what's going on? What's going on to this one? We gotta figure this out. I don't see. Oh, there's a roly-poly over here. Okay, where's the ball?
Confringo. Revelio.
There's our ball.
Confringo.
Are you gonna roll or what are you gonna do?
Depulso.
I might buy 24 if it has all the right features. Because I didn't buy 23.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Alright, anyway. Where are we? Oh, that's right. We gotta go to the Troll's Den. And then we gotta go back to Hogwarts and... Actually, I probably have to fly.
I take it you're Alexandra's friend.
Wait, what happened? Wait, what? Help! Why can't I not control? Crap, my controller disconnected. Well, that wasn't cool. Thanks, game. Having all kinds of tech problems today.
I take it you're Alexandra's friend.
Oh, that was a big bomb.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo.
Oh man, I wish I had one of my spells ready to go right there when he was stunned.
Defendo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo. Confringo. Glacius. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso.
I want to make him
Confringo.
fly.
Defendo. Glacius.
Whoops, I missed a dodge roll there.
Confringo. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Depulso. Levioso.
Oh god.
Confringo. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo.
That's what happens when I look at the screen. Chat, I should say.
Confringo. Glacius. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo. I feel awful for Alexandra, but the hamlet needed to be saved from that troll.
You find it a bit odd that you can break into people's houses while they're there inside and steal their stuff and walk away? Yeah, that is a little weird. Yeah, it's too bad the game doesn't have like a stealing system like Skyrim or something like that. So you'd go into a house and things would be red, and then if you try and steal it, then they get mad at you. Kind of like Baldur's Gate, to an example. It's like, oh, you've been caught stealing, and now you have to deal with the consequences, or, you know, whatever. This game's just like, yeah, sure, take whatever you want. What are these? And do I need these for my my bag? What? Do we have male and female versions of these? We do, I think. Yeah. All right, chat. Let's see if we can take one of these guys. I don't know how easy they are to nab.
Glacius. going to hurt you.
Oh, they're like kitty cats.
I'll look after you.
Okay, I need one more of you. Okay? So I like everything in threes.
Glacius! Professor Howard will never believe this.
I don't think they're that rare. Oh, we got ancient magic.
Incendio! Levioso! Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Incendio!
I don't like the spider webs.
Confringo! Defindo! Confringo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Glad I was never locked up here. Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio!
Why am I getting a weird red? Okay, I have defeated your troll. I head back here and see what's up.
My troll.
Don't worry, I got him. He's dead.
It's done, Alexandra. I took care of him.
My troll? What? Oh, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I wish things could have turned out differently for him.
There wasn't much you could have done. He was beyond training. Tried to kill me the entire time.
Goodness. I'm glad you're all right. You're very brave. People in the hamlet had already crafted a moniker for whoever eventually defeated that troll. It was Troll something or other.
The Troll Whisperer, Vanquisher.
Vanquisher?
Yes, that was it. I suppose it's your title now. I need some time on my own, but truly, thank you for what you did.
I took that troll back behind the woodshed and gave him the
Troll
1-2.
Vanquisher. Suppose I did earn the title.
Ooh, you got a bunch of... Oh, you have all the sweets over here, lady. You got the Skittles going. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff. I take 5 minutes with her accent. That's a pretty little shoddy bed there, madam. Oh, more Skittles. Oh, apples. I gotta chase down my Skittle addiction with apples. Gotta counter everything, right? Oh, now it's all snowing. Actually, we should do a gear check here real quick. I'm pretty sure I got some stuff. That is not better than what I've got. That technically is... no, I'm going to sell that. Cloaks and robes. There's a vendor right here, so I might as well just sell everything I've got.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello again, Mr. Thistlewood.
Oh, it's you again, my favorite Hogwarts student. Never attended Hogwarts myself. In fact, I've never been more than a stone's throw from our humble hamlet. Now, how may I be of service?
What do you have for sale?
Now, how can I help?
You can have all these items. Thank you.
Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
Okay, let's do this one. Betting on a curse. As I'm running across these, I'm trying to stop and do them.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Confringo! Revelio.
And we got 1 box, we got 2 box, we got 3 box.
Debolso!
Alright, what are we doing with the box?
Lumos. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Depulso. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Try every
Defendo.
spell.
Glacius. Confringo. Reparo. Lumos. Revelio.
Let me go take a look at this one here real quick. What spell am I missing here?
Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Cows? What are you cows doing here? Alright, let's do...
Descendo.
Nope, not Descendo. How about...
Flipendo.
Nope. Are there butterflies nearby?
Revelio. Accio.
Hold up, sorry. Those are not the right kind of butterflies.
Revelio.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Lumos.
Okay, it's one of these deals, sorry. I don't know. I've learned to chat when it comes to those things. You try every spell, and then if that doesn't work, you then look for other options.
Lumos.
Where was the other set of butterflies at? Wait, what?
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
I don't know, they might. Hey there, Cal, what you doing?
Flipendo.
Ah, he fell over. His fault. He was in the way of my wand. What is that?
Revelio.
Oh, okay. Cow tipping is still frowned upon? No, not at all. Also, I'm from Iowa, so it's encouraged. What's your problem? I see you. I see you over there.
Glacius. Confringo. Defender.
Ow.
Defender.
Funny enough, I've never actually done that, by the way. Cow tipping.
Glacius. Defender. Confringo.
See, chat? You gotta try every spell until you find the one that does the trick. Sometimes you blow them up. Sometimes you don't.
Revelio.
I feel like early on in the game I was skipping a lot of the Merlin trials. Well, this one seems easy
I know
enough.
a Merlin trial when I see one.
I think this one's blow up the balls.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Depulso.
What?
Flipendo. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Where did I miss one? Oh.
Accio.
It's way up top.
Revelio.
What's going on over there? Oh, okay, this one. Is there only one set of balls? Oh no, there's balls all over the place.
Accio! Revelio. Accio.
All right. That's not what I was trying to do. Who's setting off fireworks? But yeah, see you later, Street Preacher. Are they setting off fireworks for the first already? Hold on, I gotta grab this page here.
Accio.
Where'd it go?
Revelio. Accio.
I haven't been down to the boathouse since arriving in my first year.
It's the... I don't know if I've been in here when there's been like a ton of people in here. That's kind of cool.
Seek a teacher. A teacher! You're lucky they don't expel you. If you don't get your act together, I shall fly straight to Hogwarts and snap your wand in half myself!
What are those called again? Are they howlers or screamers? Howler.
It's you! Thank you again for finding my gobstones. I never could have done it myself.
The gobstone quest. That was like at the very beginning of the game. Jeez. I'm gonna cheat. What do you mean I can't land here? What kind of nonsense is that? I'm looking for a door. Hey, snowman.
Incendio.
And now I shall take your hat, Frosty. Heh heh heh. See, what you don't know is the fact that Frosty the Snowman is a dark wizard.
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother until... never mind. Shall we begin?
Sure.
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Not why I was
Then
here.
let's get summoning.
Wait, now there's like force fields on this thing?
Accio!
That's some. What do these force fields do? Do they pull the? Oh, they pull the ball. Okay.
What was I thinking?
Who designed this course? This course is crazy. Seriously.
Accio.
Stop. Oh, dang it.
You'll have to do better than that.
You'll have to do better than that.
Accio!
I gotta run my ball through the vortex over here. Oh yeah, that's 50 points.
That was sensational! Accio!
All right, it's a. Okay.
Yes!
I gotta hit blue to win this.
Accio.
Gotcha. You're done, lady.
How am I to top that?
You
That
don't.
settles it, then. After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
Yeah, that's not even the quest I was working on, but okay, sure. All right, let's go back over to here.
There you are. The Cross Wands duelist to beat.
I do wonder where this game would end up on my Game of the Year list if I actually had a chance to beat it before we did that show. This game is really good. Do I go this way? Yeah, it kind of depends where the story goes, right? I mean, it could be the story and all that gets really, really good, or it could be kind of neutral.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll. Nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt.
Thank you.
Thank you again for what you did.
So, like, it's not gonna beat Baldur's Gate, and it's not gonna beat Spider-Man. Not unless something real crazy happens in this game, which that's just not gonna happen. I've seen enough of it to know that there's no way it would beat my top two. So the question would be is, can it beat Hi-Fi Rush?
That's one day someone will write a book.
I gotta go back and look at my docs.
I could wander the greenhouses for hours. Just need to avoid the
Hi-Fi
venomous
Rush
tentacles
was
of the devil's
really,
snare.
really good. And then also, could it beat Stray Gods? Could it beat Stray Gods? Maybe, yeah. So I could see it getting to 4th. I don't know if it could beat Hi-Fi Rush. I guess, yeah, we'll find out when I actually do beat this. Alright, that quest we're still working on. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do this, I guess. So we gotta go to the underground harbor?
I don't find potions bearable at all.
You don't find potions bearable at all, huh? I forget. Here real quick. Hold on. Which studio made this game? I mean, I know it was like WB, but like which actual studio? This was... Let me see here. Oh, this was Avalanche. So what else has Avalanche done? Let me see here. Okay, so... Huh, they haven't really... I mean, they've done a bunch of stuff, but nothing that I would consider, like, top tier. It seems like a lot of the work that they do is, like, helping out other studios. So, really, this was the first game that they got to show, like, what they could do. They did a hell of a job. So, like, in 2017, they had Cars 3 Driven to Win. 2015 was Disney Affinity 3.0. 2014, Disney Infinity 2.0. 2013, Disney Infinity. 2011, Cars 2. 2010, Toy Story 3. So they're making like these little like movie tie-in games. 2008 was Bolt. I don't even know what that is. 2007, they made Hannah Montana, a game. So it's like that's their entire like library. Huh, they helped make NCAA College Football 2K3 back in 2002. They helped on a couple of the Mortal Kombat games back in 1996. Yeah, they don't really have what I would call a track record for like anything good.
Good on you for stopping that troll.
Yeah, good on me.
I see someone's been...
Wait, where's my... Hold on.
Are you alright? Look like you need a gun.
a little bit... Where's, I gotta figure out where this marker is leading me. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use the mini-map instead. Wait, what the deuce? Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna follow the trail.
Reading can be as magical as any spell.
I haven't been called Puffskein Dunking once since you brought me that venomous tentacular leaf. I think I am actually braver.
Are you though? I don't know.
Revelio.
Now wait, where I have to go, this is below me though. This is not the right location. I gotta go down. Oh, here we go. Hey, King Lucid, how's it going? I don't think I've been down here, have I?
So
no.
This is the underground harbor.
This is all new to me. Oh, sorry, I guy. There's 500.
Revelio.
I saw that. Hey, level 28. Anything else interesting down here? All right, back up top. All right, we'll go find this next one. So yeah, question for everybody in chat: what's your game of the year this year? Something we've been discussing today. Okay, I know we got some new people hanging out. D4, Liza P. I almost thought, Forrester, you would say DD2.
She's always showing off about her puff.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Just making sure there's nothing in here that I missed. You know, I played older games this year. What's your favorite old game that you played then? Like, what's your favorite game you played this year? That's why, like, in the show we just did, like, what was your favorite game streamed?
Accio.
But yeah, in the future, it's like we could add a category that's like, what is your favorite non-2023 game that you played, or, you know, something along those lines.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. They don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
All right.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
I don't know this one.
The snake bird.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
That would be this top answer.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
That would be the Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The quaffle?
The quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
Yes.
True.
Actually, the answer was false.
What?
While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough.
That was kind of a trick
I'll put the book
question.
back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like more questions. Actually, Darth Alru said, do you know Rocket League kind of has a new racing game? You mean from the devs of Rocket League? Or are you talking about the Fortnite thing?
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
Preceded? This is good. I like my Harry Potter trivia. I'm gonna go...
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Yeah, so yeah, rocket racing is, the new thing in Fortnite, yeah.
The Antipodean Opali.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was the Peruvian Vipertooth. Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Chat, I hope you guys are taking notes. This is very good information.
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the Three Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
Wait, what was the question? I was gonna say, a lot of this lore is very, like, deep.
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a lethifold?
It's not a Patronus. Is it a knockback or a stun? Repel is the key word there. Knockback.
The knockback, Jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm. The only known survivor of a lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Do you even know Harry Potter? Who's Harry Potter?
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
How the hell am I supposed to know this?
The basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
What book does this tell me? That's the question. How am I supposed to know this?
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
This one I know. Actually, wait. Was it ever... It was named in the movie. It's not Veritaserum. That's something else. I think it's this A one.
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person,
Yeah.
according to what they find attractive.
Yep.
Such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Those weren't difficult enough? Let's do it.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Sir Agravain.
Incorrect. The answer was Egbert the Egregious. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Oh, this was never covered. Oh, that's interesting. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle As it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Blatching.
The answer was actually haversacking. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when two chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Hairy ears.
Bad luck.
Correct! Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Well... It's not a fluxweed. Or, no.
Mimbolus mimbletonia.
Correct! The Mimbolus mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linford's previous work to create the pepper-up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
How am I supposed to know this one? This is oddly specific.
His wand.
Incorrect. The answer was a single slipper. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
Oh, crap.
North America.
That's right.
Oh,
The
that was a
part
slip.
bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Did we go Sir Lancelot because he was with Merlin? That sounds like a trick answer, or...
Sir Lancelot.
No, the answer was Sir Luckless. The three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
The Loch Ness Monster.
Gallangantua.
No, the answer was the Loch Ness Monster.
What?
The Office of Misinformation
That's not
has
real.
worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the Kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ulick Gamp.
Yes. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time.
I had like a
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
I had like a
Revelio ought to make quick
30%
work of
pass
this.
rate on that. Come on. That's like a solid D.
Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Revelio.
Sorry, madam.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Willing to risk your life.
I
at a
guess for
moment's
right the
notice.
most difficult
Come on, I
round.
don't
No,
think
no,
it's
I knew
clever
exactly what the answer was. Because I'm a Harry Potter, expert.
Revelio.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
Oh, do I get an owl now?
Beautiful.
Goodness.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
All right, we're learning something new. Also, that picture's not correct. You're not actually supposed to do that.
It won't. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWL
Revelio.
Here before you know it.
I see a locked door that I must investigate immediately.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
What else we got? Hey, we got a purple hat. All right, just making sure we're not missing nothing in there. Oh, I see a lot. I saw that. I saw
Revelio.
that.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
I've also killed a lot of people.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities.
What do you mean?
Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
What would be really funny
If you
is
wish
that
to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
What'd be really funny is at the end of the game, you actually have to do the owls. Like, it comes up on the screen, and you actually have to fill out all of the schoolwork. And if you fail, you start the game over.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
I love switching spells.
You're quite close to
Swap my
Professor
brother's
Fig, aren't
treacle
you?
tart for a fish pie
I've
once.
always wondered about
Still
him.
won't eat around
Never
me.
see him actually
I should think there's an
teaching.
entire ward in St. Mungo's for transfiguration.
Yeah, what is he the professor of
I
exactly?
wish I was a metamorph magus.
It's a good
Imagine
point.
being able to change your eye color depending on
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Beer.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do.
You're keeping
In
the
fact,
alcohol away from the
I think I
students.
heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
I should
I hope you
listen.
follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Yeah, we'll go take a gander.
Uncle Roland sends his best. He often asks after you and his owls.
Oh, I just went the wrong way. I've said a couple times that there's times where my controller will just rumble at random, it seems like. I wonder if it's these keys. Or maybe it's something else, I don't know.
Revelio.
Behind me, I promise. I won't talk about this. It was an accident.
One of these days, that guy's gonna get murdered.
Galleons and a historian's uniform. It was brilliant.
The sorting hat took ages.
Also, I still haven't figured out how these things work. I'm assuming that's still coming?
I'd much prefer it if everyone could simply use all of the common rooms. I'm not a fan of mine, and frankly, I find
What's wrong with you? Afraid of a
Revelio.
Oh. That's my creature room. Alright, we've made it to the top. Mostly.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
Oh, I gotta follow it? Oh, God.
Revelio.
Where'd it go? Oh, there you are.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
Yeah, grab it. Very carefully. Wait, what? Am I controlling this thing somehow? Hold on. Or do I have to wait for it to move over the slot or something? It, like, very quickly will move over the lock. Do I have to, like, time my slap? That was so fast. Yeah, how do I know when it's gonna move over the lock? Is there a telltale sign? So it's like got a bunch of stuff coming out of it.
Excellent.
What is that?
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
A house token.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
May I ask what attracted you to astronomy?
You may. Might I assume from your inquiry that you wonder how anyone may have an interest in astronomy?
Oh, not at all, Professor. I find it intriguing and wanted to know more about your work.
Ah, that is good to hear. So often those who do not fully understand all that can be gleaned from the stars question astronomy's relevance. Misperceptions frequently arise due to the confusion of astronomy with astrology, the ridiculousness of which I shall not deign to discuss. To answer your question, it was my dear sister who first sparked my interest in stargazing. The two of us spent countless nights on our rooftops staring at the cosmos. It was one of the only subjects we could study together.
I'm not sure I follow, Professor. Why was that?
My sister is a squib. Clever, hardworking, and generous, but a squib nonetheless. The only non-magical child born to our family in generations, poor thing. Although she manages exceptionally well.
So I guess a squib is what they call muggles in, like, India or something like that? Because in the US, they call them, what, no mages? Or something like that? No magi?
It sounds as if she's a lovely person and accomplished.
She is. And to her credit, while she was once disappointed not to attend Hogwarts, she has excelled in Muggle school. One of the first women, we suspect, to have attended Cambridge, well disguised at the time by our mother as a gentleman scholar. And as astronomy is one subject shared between the Muggle world and ours, she and I have been able to maintain that common interest. We still sneak up to a rooftop now and then to gaze upwards, courtesy of a levitation charm rather than a trellis nowadays.
Thank you for telling me about your sister, Professor.
I was glad to. It is good to be reminded of all that one can accomplish when one embraces who one is. Now off you go. I am sure you've a star chart to review somewhere.
Yes, a star chart.
Configuration. I thought the writing ink would follow well. I thought it would be.
What are you looking at? The galaxy?
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
The catacomb?
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
I think this game is a really good example of something we were talking about earlier during the show when I was talking about companions. So obviously, this game has a form of companions. There's like 5 or 6 students that we keep interacting with and doing quests with and stuff like that. Like, I find their quest to be kind of interesting, but as like companions or NPCs, they're just like, they're pretty generic. And that's the big difference between something like this and something like Baldur's Gate. Yeah, BioWare did such a good job. I mean, you could even go back to like KOTOR, right?
Uncle Roland sends his best. He
Like
often asks after you
KOTOR,
and his
Mass Effect, Dragon Age,
Were you able to
BioWare.
follow one of the Daedalian keys?
BioWare just really knew how to write companions to make them like really likable, interesting personalities and quests and just the whole bit.
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Hufflepuff house chest.
Well, we'll go do the one that we've got.
Revelio.
Yeah, I don't think I've been to the other common rooms. Not that I can even get into them.
Revelio.
What's going on here at this thing? I'm getting sidetracked. Oh, I think I've been in here.
Revelio.
Yeah, pretty sure I've been in here. I recognize the door now that I'm in here. The interiors are quite impressive. Oh yeah, 100%. They put a lot of work into this castle.
Revelio.
Oop.
You must try it.
Grab some nuts. So this is back at Hufflepuff.
Why would Black want to be headmaster of Hogwarts? Of course, I'm not sure what job he'd actually be good at. Perhaps something at Azkaban.
Perhaps something at Azkaban. Wait, what? What's this nonsense? I need a cupcake. That staircase is gonna hurt somebody. Oh, these chests.
This must be my house chest. I just need to insert the token. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this.
Oh,
Quite
God.
a few by the look of it.
Yeah, more than a few. 16?
Revelio.
Yeah, I'd like to know what that item is.
Aloha Mora.
I'm just gonna steal some student stuff now. Is that cool? An emerald silk robe.
Revelio.
Okay, so this is actually not a quest that I need to do right now. Those are find them as you find them kind of deals. And we'll take that upgrade. Not a hat that I actually want to wear. All right. So we can find the remaining keys. That's a side quest. Let's go, oh, he's gonna teach me Imperio. I have no interest in that spell. Wow, that is way out there. Yeah, so for this run, I'm not using any of the curses.
What? Aha! I see you. Afraid to fight.
Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Defindo. Glacius.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Glacius. Confringo. Defindo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
That was quite the place to spawn in. It's like you're playing PvP. They're camping the respawn point.
Revelio.
Bunch of jerks.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
It's pronounced catacomb, not catacomb.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Yeah, what's he gonna do?
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Spoilers.
Depulso. Defender.
Confringo.
Confringo.
Leviosa.
Glacius. At least now we know we're not alone here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
I think I need to grab...
Wingardium Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks.
Yep, we gotta put that right there.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Okay, let's go.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Accio.
Is this door closed?
Incendio. Accio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Levioso. Sendo. Defendo.
Incendio. Levioso.
Fringo.
Expelliarmus.
And clear.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly.
Incendio.
We'll be fine, though.
Well, you say that. I think this was the wrong way.
Revelio.
Now this is the sort of grey room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus? Seems odd.
We're gonna res him or something.
There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
A note.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked holding on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Accio! If this archway finally through.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You need some more bones? I got more bones. I'm gonna drag him over here. We'll add him to our bone pile.
Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Glacius. Confringo. Defender.
The student mentioned bones as the key. Therefore, bone piles must be what we need.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on.
Confringo. Depulso.
Well, I got some bones right here.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah, okay.
Incendio. Depulso. Lumos. Revelio.
An unidentified neck item. Oh, wait, do I gotta drag these over here? Hold on.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
We're not done quite yet.
Revelio. Accio.
Ah.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Bad joke. Bad joke, Sebastian.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, If you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
No. Also,
where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
I don't think learning the Imperious Curse is a good idea.
Really? But we've no idea what may lie ahead. But I shan't press you. I'll have your back no matter what we face in there. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
I'm always on my guard.
Lumos. Depulso. Flipendo. Confringo. Defendo. Glacius.
See, you don't need to do any of them fancy evil curses.
Confringo. Lumos.
Oh, I guess we're not going that way.
Depulso. Lumos.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be
Accio.
a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa!
Did I just Ant-Man that thing?
Accio.
And then I stomped on it?
Revelio.
Okay, so there's bones behind the doors.
Accio. Revelio.
All right, so, okay. We have got circle, squiggly, circle. Okay. We gotta open these up in the... So, triangle. Okay, so okay. Okay, double square, triangle. No. Double square. Circles. Nope. Double square. Other circle. Nope. Alright.
Accio.
And triangle. Nope. Nope.
Accio.
Actually, wait a minute, hear me.
Lumos.
Okay, so this says triangle, double circle.
Accio.
Okay, so that's already out. Wait, was that the right one?
Lumos.
Lumos.
Oh.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Where's my bones?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Lumos.
Lumos. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Repulsor. Depulsor. Flipendo.
Confringo.
The heck just hit me?
Leviosa.
Defendo.
Findo.
Incendio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Confringo.
Defendo. Confringo. Glacius.
Confringo. Confringo.
Confringo. Glacius.
Confringo.
Defendo.
Sendo. Decago.
Glacius. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Spiders do not like
For a
the
moment
fire.
there, I thought that'd never end.
You thought that would never end, but you're okay with the gauntlet match? Where we fought like 10 waves of guys?
Incendio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Accio. Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
Is the good guy option here we should leave the relic alone? Or we need that relic?
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
It's fine.
I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Is that ominous?
How did he get down here?
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
I don't want to choose sides.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
All right, we did
Sebastian,
it, Chad.
We're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
We played. I was gonna say we played both sides, and we were basically successful.
Confringo.
What's going on here in Spider Town?
Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Glacius. Confringo.
Confringo. Kaga.
Glacius. Confringo.
Leviosa. Descendo.
Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo. Defender.
I don't know where we're going, but I don't like it.
Confringo.
Oh, that's a dead end. Hold on. Hold on.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Confringo.
Yeah, this area has like a lot of little extra
Revelio.
things to check out. I got the Crimson Top Hat.
Confringo.
Is that an eyeball chest?
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Whoa! Legendary!
Nice. Alright, let's get out of here. Not that way, though.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I don't know if I can trust you.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Oh, that's that box. Okay. Yeah, we climbed that one a little earlier.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Yeah, but who knows if it's gonna work.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
No, it's cold, snowy air. That's what it is.
Revelio.
Not that I need any more of those, but we'll take them. Seems like there's a lot of smoke coming from over here.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
I thought something was fishy over here.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Seems your heart isn't in this at all. No!
Incendio.
I will make
Defender. Glacius.
You're so very weak. You're dying on it.
Defender.
This will not go well.
Confringo.
This doesn't hurt. What's the point of it? Go back.
Defender. Glacius.
There's nowhere to go. You have to fight.
Keep out of Storm's reach.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
Got it.
Levioso.
You call that spell casting?
Whoa, what was that move?
You don't know who you're playing.
Incendio.
You'll not win here.
Levioso.
We've got them. They'll retreat.
Accio.
We'll make them retreat.
Leviosa, fool! Stop provoking them.
I'm handling it.
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo.
Stay back! Keep out of the way!
There's nowhere to go.
We have to fight.
Confringo! Keep out of Storm's reach! Leviosa! Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
I mean, there was a dozen other spells you could have used. You didn't have to use that one.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
You go ahead and do that.
Reparo.
I'm gonna fix things up around here. Also, there's like a bunch of loot.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
What's the free game today?
Why, Sebastian?
Oh, Saints Row, the first one, or which one?
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Another. Oh, really? Where? Ah, so there is. Well, we'll just have to wait.
Fine now, demiguise.
So I don't have that many more to collect. Oh, wait. Oh, the new Saints Row? That one was bad. Yeah, they did a reboot of Saints Row, and it was not good.
Revelio.
Quidditch goggles. All right, here real quick, chat. We technically haven't taken a break yet today. I think we'll do that here real quick. Yeah, if anybody else wants to get up and stretch, we'll take a quick 2-minute break and then come back and keep playing this for a little bit more. So I will be right back. Welcome back, everybody. All right. Well, we'll go see what Sebastian has to say now.
Protego!
Whoops, not that.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Revelio.
Hold on a second.
Why am I always on patrol?
It's actually a vendor down below me. Have I run into this guy?
Let's have a look, shall we?
Oh, yeah. I don't think that's actually an upgrade. For greens to be useful at this point, they gotta be pretty darn good. These are like pajamas. Oh, these are the goggles I was talking about, but I want them to be like on my head, not on my face.
So nice of you to stop by.
I think this is back in Hogwarts, yeah. I don't think this is quite the right area. We'll go to Central Hall. Where you going, Key? Wait, did it just go up? Where'd it go? I feel like these keys are kind of hard to track.
Revelio.
That thing like zoomed off at
Off
100
on
miles.
another adventure, are we?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it, or be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Well, we're gonna see how that story turns out. It might not end well. Alright, we gotta go identify some items. We also gotta let some animals loose, so let's do that. Probably put the cats in with the other smaller animals. How much room do I have here? Ooh, wait, why do I have so many puffkins here? I also have 4 of these guys.
Everything's all right now.
So that gives me 2. Oh, I can get rid of another puffkin. This one. Okay. Now we can put out the cats. Alright, there you go. Wow, these things are way bigger than what I thought they were. How do I move these animals out of my inventory, though? Like, what do I do with these ones? I need like a delete or set free option or something.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Oh, yeah? The Ancient Mystery Scarf? It's got like a bunch of... Oh, it's got like a dragon on it. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I don't know where I got that from. Not an upgrade. Oh, that's that knight's armor. Yeah, just kind of looking to see what else I picked up. That's kind of fun. Wait, what gear piece did I miss? Oh, headwear. All right, cool. All right, chat. What do we got next? We're gonna talk to Poppy.
Revelio.
Still level 3 lock. I see that.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in Plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Okay.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
That's right, because we took
Here we are.
The egg, right?
I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Yep, let's roll.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Gotta grab some mushrooms. Hello there.
The thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
We found yet another hat.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done
Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio!
Arrest Lotus! I wonder how many they brought to capture.
Revelio!
At least 10 usually.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other. There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance. Reparo.
Fantastic.
It's okay, Dragon. We're all friends here.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon? Revelio.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Can be a little icy.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grapple.
Revelio. Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet. What was that? Well, there's no turning back now.
Well, that's a problem.
Over here!
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe. Protego.
I should have crafted some more healing potions.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Go, go, go.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a
Actually,
little
it
too
was
warm, if you ask me.
It was, yeah, exactly.
Revelio. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that entrance, we can get to the nest. Look, underneath us. I think we're close. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Revelio.
This bridge is shot.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
I need a potion of dragon speaking.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
It's like they go after her, like, grandma or something?
How could I have been so blind?
New instruments are expensive, you know.
Is that trash can eating the garbage? I don't, have I been into this place? I don't think I have. It's a lot of buildings in this town.
Revelio.
You got anything upstairs? Yes, you do. The duelist attire. Do you have a bag back here as well? Oh, you do, yeah. Cool. Any food? Always. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think with that, I'm going to look at wrapping things up for today. I'll get the Game of the Year show posted to YouTube probably tomorrow. Also have the VOD here on Twitch for anybody who is interested. Otherwise, we will get back to this game next weekend. So yeah, there's no stream tomorrow. So I will see you guys again on New Year's Day. Probably just a normal stream time, but if that changes, I'll let you know. Yeah, how's it going with you, JT? Might play some WoW tonight.
I did Professor Weasley's village recently. She was stopping by telling us some scrolls.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody.
Spellcraft to some of the new students.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out when we're gonna do the game draft. Need to see when Elise is open. I feel like Novik is generally open Thursdays and Fridays, so maybe we can find an hour. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, with that, I am gonna grab some food because I have not eaten much all day. So that is the plan. But yeah, big thanks to everybody who came out to the Game of the Year show, and of course Hogwarts as well. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic New Year, and yeah, we will see you at 8 p.m. Central on Monday. So hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day or evening wherever you are in the world, and we'll see you next time. So have a good night, and we'll see you then. Bye.